Ladies and gentlemen, I do apologize. For some reason, the system did some weird reboot, and I'm trying to get it fixed now. Okay, do me a favor, speak, ladies. Nope, nothing for you.
Baba,
Well,
stuff things.
Now, for some odd reason,
Things
when
cool.
my entire system went down, it literally
Got it.
changed all the inputs and outputs that I was using. So my
Oh yeah.
sound, my mic, all of that was not even listed on there. It was sorry. So, ladies and gentlemen, as you notice, we are missing a few people, and it was put in chat that we don't have anybody watching us right now, do we?
Just well, I mean, with the system going down and all.
All
Actually,
right.
I show quite a few people in here.
Yeah, it does show there's people. It doesn't show any viewers. So, ladies
Yeah.
and gentlemen, like I said, we are going to take ourselves a break. So hopefully everybody come right back in. Um, so we do apologize for whatever system issues we had. So we'll talk. We'll be back in about. We'll be back at 9:10. That'd be Eastern time. So. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back from our little bit of a break. My players are discussing what they're going to do next in this town. They've already pissed off the captain, apparently, or annoyed him. I think it'd probably be the best way to put it.
Yeah.
All right, and sorry for once again for the technical malfunction. For some odd reason, my system just shut down and decided to do a small update midstream. Gotta love technology.
I think today is a technological issue.
Wasn't just me. Apparently, upstairs they had issues with phones and stuff at the same time.
So
Alright.
basically, they annoyed the captain enough that he gave them what they wanted.
That's what it sounds like. Now, while they were dealing with the captain, you're making your way to the gate, and I need to bring the map back over to where you were at. So you walk up to the gate. Ducks?
Oh, okay. So it's me?
Yes.
Why, hello. How are you two today? I am here to see, and I tell the person's name. She has asked me to attend her.
And your name is?
My name is... Wait, so would she know my alter ego's name? Because that's who I came in as, right?
She didn't address you by such.
Okay. Tell her that Ducks... shit, I forgot my father's last name.
You mean your
That's
character's
some good
last name?
suppression right there.
No, it's not the same as my last name. His last name is different than mine.
Oh, would you like to know what his last name was?
Yes.
Well, since my system shut down, I have to bring that back up too anyway. So hold on just a moment, and I will give you his last name.
Might be able to find it.
Yeah, I've got it.
Okay.
Hucklate.
Yes. Tell her that Doc Stoplight is here to see her.
Ducks. She pulls out a
Do more.
Dumont.
Apologize.
Yes. She pulls out a stone, whispers something in it, puts it next to her ear. Wait right here, sir. And she steps inside the guardhouse while the other one's eyeing you. And you'll notice that as she steps in, you don't think it's based off what she's doing, but 2 or 3 other guard members are coming out the gate. The portcullis opens up, they come out, and they're taking positions with the 2 that are there.
I pull a field chair out of my bag of holding and sit down, waiting.
All right. A few moments later, she comes back out with a writ, rolled up piece of paper, hands it to you. You'll need this for your travels, and you're here to see her, and she is currently more than likely in her tower, which is on the opposite side of the river from here. So just,
Thank you.
I don't have the bridge put in place, but there is a bridge right here on this line. That helps if I actually bring up the thing right here.
Okay.
Well, this line is a bridge, comes across.
Okay, perfect.
So yes, just follow the bridge and stay close to the river. Her tower is right near the shores, just, I say northwest of here. But please, keep this handy, because if you do get stopped inside by other guard members who don't recognize you, this is your passage, Sir Hawklight.
I nod and take the writ, put my field chair back in my pouch, and walk towards the tower.
All right. And as you're making your way in, we'll say a few moments later, you guys go into the same door that you were at earlier?
Oh, no. What I wanted to do is when we first got out,
Yeah.
there were 2 things I would do. 1, see which direction the birds that were released were flying. And 2, take a look at that bounty board.
All right, well, first, the birds, you see what looks like 4 hawks take off from the top of the building, and they head to different locations in the city. North, south, straight across.
Right. I think we've just been blacklisted. This will be fun.
Oh, they might be going to the other barracks in the town.
Doubtful, but maybe. I think we said we wanted to go shopping, and I think he's going to make it very hard for us to do what we want here. so that way we get out of his town quickly.
All right, so you want to check out the bounty board.
Yes.
So there are 3 names on the bounty board. First one is Ost Swithrassus.
What?
I'm pronouncing that probably wrong.
Swithrassus.
Swithrassus. Suithrasas. First name.
Sorry,
First name is Aust. Ost.
Suiths.
Rasas.
Okay. And any information listed or just the name?
Let's see. With the information, let's check his history. Seems like probably a petty larceny kind of deal. He's attacked some caravans that have come and gone from the city. Last known location was the northeast side. Gives a bit of a description. Usually seen wearing yellow robes with a leather pauldrons. Prefers to carry a short spear. Has red hair, kind of styled in orderly dreadlocks, blue eyes, and let's see. And that's pretty much.
Did you say yellow robes? I'm sorry.
Yes, yellow robes with leather pauldrons.
All right.
I wonder if the pirates are on here.
Check.
We don't have any way to prove it.
There's another one.
Okay.
The name of this person is Jürgen Torvir. By the way, description for the first one was male elf,
Thank you.
along with all that other. I mean, this
Can you
one,
spell the first name of Torvir?
Jürgen, Yurgunn.
Thank you.
For a dwarf, exceptionally lanky-looking female, worn and beaten armor, short red hair, fierce blue eyes. She is also wanted for stealing elven artifacts from a nearby temple.
In the city or?
Last known location unknown.
Okay.
And the third one,
Oh, goodness.
Simon Marston.
Oh, I know how to spell those.
I know how to pronounce them. Yes, male human. Description seems to be in excellent shape. Wears weathered and beaten up set of banded mail, which is usually worn underneath a oversized blue coat. He has moppish black hair, cut in a traditional bowl cut with fierce green eyes.
What color hair? I'm sorry.
Black, moppish black hair.
Black hair, bowl cut.
Thought it was green hair and black eyes.
Don't do that. You said green eyes.
So that second one, it says they robbed a temple near here. Is that near here, inside the city, near this precinct, or near the city but outside the city?
Just says he stole elven artifacts from a temple.
All right.
Maybe some
And-
investigation involved for that.
What does Simon do?
Simon, on the other hand, has a 300 gold bounty on his head. I'll tell you the price of the other two here in a second. He is wanted for stealing money from the treasury.
Oh.
Apparently, one of the how would I describe this in this term? He and a crew attacked a caravan that was transporting funds from the city trade. So he didn't knock over a bank inside the city. He knocked it over in transit. Stagecoach robbery, if you want to be more specific. So his value is at 300 gold.
Jurgen.
Your gun is 630 gold,
What numbers?
and apparently the elf doesn't have that big of a bounty because his is only 50 gold.
All right, thank you.
And
I don't wanna go
those
back
are the only 3 you have currently on there.
All right. I do not want to go back to that gate, but all right.
All right, so what are y'all doing?
Going back to the gate.
Go
Yep.
back through. Be like, hi, we got a piece of paper.
All right, as you make your way back to the gate, the portcullis is. Let's see, by now the portcullis is probably closed.
74 seconds, supposedly, according to the math.
Uh-huh.
Plus
Well,
120.
When you get there, there are 2 new guards there.
Okay.
One is a male elf, chestnut hair, smooth face with tiny scars. And let's check the other one, shall we? The other
Question
one
is-
is a dwarf.
Is there a hawk there?
Preceding us.
This dwarven gentleman has white hair and violet beady eyes. Just to give you an idea. Oh, looks like you guys have advantage. Rock, ducks, and Belfry.
Oh.
So 120.
Oh, goody, goody, goody.
Oh, that's magic. Maybe we can actually sell things. Perhaps.
And may I and Surge.
and Corporal have one too.
I'm sure.
You do know there is one where you just pay like 3,500 and everybody gets it.
Same price, I think.
Yeah.
Roundabout. I think it is.
There should be a bulk discount.
Yeah.
Well, actually,
So
there
where
is not a bulk
that one at?
discount because with some groups of smaller tables, it ends up, if you want to be lazy and not type in the person's name or pay attention to what the characters' names are in my game, there's that.
Oh, is that the one that says loves chaos have?
Mm-hmm.
all right.
Disadvantage for all players.
There's
Then
one with
there's
advantage.
that Chaos Rain or something.
Oh, see, I didn't know what the new things were. I would have just done that. That's cool.
So
Okay. I guess we'll unroll our little writ and show it to the guard. Let them know, hey, we're heading to the market.
All right. The female dwarf. No, was it female? Yeah, it was female. No, it was male. The male dwarf walks up towards you. I understand. Lead the way. We are your escorts while you're here.
oh, okay. Perfect.
Oh, escorts. That's great.
idea.
Thank
You
so
might be able to
much.
tell us where some places are then. That'll be nice.
No, we're your escorts, not your guides.
Okay.
Works just as well, I guess.
Well, that makes me feel fancy.
You'll be escorting us a lot longer if we're wandering around looking for things.
Right. They get paid the same either way. They don't care.
Not really.
Now, for a few extra gold, would you help us find our way around quicker?
What are you looking for, lass?
We're looking
Market?
to do a little bit of shopping to unload some
Well,
goods.
the
that-
market is right here to the right as soon as you come through the door.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious over there. But we're looking for a vendor that might be into artistic goods, pieces of art.
Artistic goods.
Yes.
Oh, you're the lad that was pulling out all the fine goodies here at the gate.
So it's that guy right there.
Hmm. You're not too swift, are you?
He's
Is that why
learning.
we have escorts? Is 'cause
Yeah,
he
but you
likes
know
to
what?
show
We
up
still
others.
love him, so.
You have escorts for other reasons, but it was not a bad idea to have an escort when you're flashing on that much cash or riches.
We're looking to buy some stuff and we're looking to sell some stuff. So.
Well, we'll take you over here to the Enchanted Sentinel Well, you want to find a way to sell what are you looking to sell or
You
buy?
said, what's the Enchanted Sentinel? Is that the enchanter, I assume? Because we have some people looking to get some stuff
Aye,
enchanted
it'd
as
be
well.
the enchanter. It's in the name there, lad.
Well, we have artwork and some dishes and some jewelry that we wanted to sell. And then I wanted to find the enchanter and if anyone does magical tattoos.
Magical tattoos. I believe there might be a lad over on the west end of the. What? Let me look at right. West end of Jetmorrow, near the docks area, that might do the tattoos.
Okay,
We're not
that's where we
allowed.
came
We're not
in.
allowed to mark our skin as their own magical tattoos on it. Kind of throws off some of the barriers and places we must go.
Sure. So
So
that
it's-
Jetmore is where we came in, though, right?
I
Yes.
don't know where you came in, lass.
Yes, it
I'm
is.
not talking to you, honey. I'm talking to my friends here.
Aye, my bad. I apologize.
Would those tattoos throw off anywhere else?
What do you mean?
Or- If we had a magical tattoo, would that affect us anywhere else, or is it just where
For
you
certain,
guys go,
certain vaults
where
and
we
stuff
wouldn't?
that we are put on guard duty for, the magical tattoos are an issue. There's not much I can get involved with you on, but as far as basic moving around the town, you shouldn't have much of an issue.
Oh, perfect. Perfect.
Yeah,
I
got a
appreciate
couple
that.
of Paramore.
I mean, we aren't going to be glowing and
You have a high
we
insight,
have
right,
to,
Curtis?
right?
21.
So you're picking up that there might be vaults or something these guys might have to guard periodically, that magic can't enter it,
But it can stay in.
but it can be. Well, I mean, probably be locked in, but it can't enter. So if you had a magical tattoo, it might be painful for whoever's trying to walk in with the magical tattoo.
So I know if I go somewhere that hurts,
Yay!
I shouldn't be there.
jackpot! Woohoo! So I mean, we're not gonna people aren't gonna attack us if we have tattoos, right?
no, we should be fine from the sounds of it.
I mean, unless you plan on trying to break into one of the places you're not allowed to be, then yes, we'll attack you.
Well, I mean, you said you can't get tattoos.
Right.
Yeah,
That's because of
Also part of their job.
I is
But
my
I mean-
job, alas.
Remember, the last guy said that the only people that get tattoos are the guys that work down at the docks.
I think that was more of just a statistical thing. The most
Hey,
people that get them
More
are
of a
dogs.
social thing, lass. Not everybody around here likes to have their skin all marred up.
Okay. I just wondered that if people aren't going to attack us if they think we don't belong here.
Unless you attack somebody else, lass, there should be no reason for anyone to attack you. Plus, I am watching you. I don't think they're going to attack you with me standing here.
They might sneer a little bit at somebody who's all stenciled and stapled up, but I don't think
Well,
they.
I don't look like you're like everybody else in the party here. You know, I have concerns.
Well, I also took
Alas,
just
you're only
because
the
we were
third
told.
tiefling I've seen in my lifetime, so, I mean, you are rare, but we do run into you from time to time.
Okay, well, I know this is probably a hoity-toity kind of place, and
You are inside the ring district, lass. They are rather hoity-toity here, so I will warn you.
I think we were going to get some sneers no matter what, so I would just ignore them.
okay.
But I took non-lethal spells in case someone tried to attack us, and they don't want the big, pew pew fireball. So I got like hold people and stuff to charm someone
So,
in case we get attacked. Because I was told that you guys don't like that type of stuff. So since that's kind of my thing,
This
I
is one
figured
of
if I'm
those
gonna have
things
to,
where we don't
I'd
have
rather
to
just
tell them that
not
you're
hurt
ready
them.
to cast non-lethal spells on them.
I didn't say I'm ready to cast. I just said if I get attacked and they say they don't want something big, nasty fireball like, so even though I can't do that, it's just better to hold the person and be like, hey, this person attacked me then.
Really, the first part of the sentence.
Yeah,
said-
thanks for volunteering information. That's a good idea.
I prepared those. That's on.
Right, but they didn't.
Some of
need to
them are
do
not.
that.
the-
You
All
know
these
what,
cards.
Serge? I think you've done enough talking for today. Maybe you should just stop.
My higher level spells, there are no such thing as
So,
non-lethal.
You know,
Okay.
you're a religious
mentioning it, yeah.
man. You're a religious man. Why don't you
I-
take a
I
vow of
just-
silence
I'm
for
not
the rest of
religious.
the day?
Take
I
it
never
easy.
said I was religious.
Only have one tactical nuke on us. That's all. Yeah, that's not what we wanted to hear.
So what did I do wrong to get this?
I look at the
this,
guards
yeah.
and I just go, I'm really sorry.
He's whispering in a stone.
Let's go shopping.
I mean, like when we were attacked by those pirates, both
Can
of
I
those
hear what
spells
he's
were
saying?
non-lethal.
Yeah, he's like, what did I do wrong to get stuck with these fools?
Turns out they were pretty lethal, those non-lethal spells.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Walking
friend.
into a
Walk into the
stone. Should we be
store.
worried about that?
But yeah, no. Reverse gravity and control water are both non-lethal, depending on how you use them.
I really wish we would not talk about what spells we have prepared.
Shopping.
Oh,
We
I'm
need
not
to go
saying that right
shopping.
now. I'm just saying in
Shopping.
general.
Shopping.
If you
Shopping,
hold a
shopping,
person in
shopping.
front of a
We
train,
just want to shop. That's all we want to do is shop. Can we just go shopping?
but yeah,
Shut up, Serge. Let's
it
go
just
shopping.
depends on where you hold the person. In front of a train,
Does
very
anybody
deadly.
have silence that they can cast on Surge?
Not here.
Uh,
Dux does, but he's not here.
so,
Damn it.
um, what are you trying to get rid of?
Apparently me.
We have art, we have jewels, we have plates and dishes. And
All right,
we
so
have a
anything
bunch
of
stuff.
value like artwork or jewelry,
God,
you might want to go to the Northern Eye.
Northern Eye.
Northern Eye.
Oh no.
Yes, that is our local jeweler slash artiste. I mean, I don't know how do you like to. I don't shop in here because I don't make enough money to do so.
How
I mean,
much
if
does
we
it
get out
cost?
of here without the guards killing us, we'll be lucky at this point. So let's just.
I mean, why would they kill us?
Oh, let's not get into that question.
How about jewelry?
Pick up.
Who would buy jewelry?
The Northern Eye, apparently.
Yes, the Northern Eye to be the best place to go to sell your. From what I understand, the things you've pulled out of your bag, lad, that might be the best place to go. Yes, by the way, every guard in the city now knows what you're carrying in that bag, or at least what you pulled out.
Yeah, just some of it.
Aye.
Great, yes, let's just tell them there's more. That's fantastic.
Are you sure we can't
I
cast
point at the
silence
building
on
in
it?
reference and go, this one here, let's go to that one.
Right,
Is there
so
anybody in the city that can cast silence on them?
I'm
I
sure there
am
is.
sure there is one or two, lass. There, of course, is the Crimson Dragon herself, but I think she's got an appointment today with a wee lad.
Oh, really?
Ah, well, that's interesting. Anyway,
You just
so
come into town
where's
then.
the jeweler?
Get your minds out to the gutter. I don't mean it like that.
No,
Hey,
that's
so-
not what I meant.
So that runt's already in here?
What runt are you referring to?
Apparently, one of our friends is,
We don't know that. We don't know that.
Just
You
some
don't-
lad.
he just mentioned some little one, and I'm like connected.
Some wee lad, yes.
I'm just worried about what that sleight of hand is for. Just saying. Just saying.
I saw it if it matters.
No, he's not there with you.
It's like, oh, you're picking my pockets? Hold person.
We'll get that in a second.
Stop it, please.
So
Oh, right.
he points out the Northern Eye. As far as enchanting is concerned, I told you about the Enchanted Sentinel.
Mhm.
Is there anything else you're looking for? I mean, we have the Alchemist, we have the Blacksmith, and we also have, who else do we have? We have your typical
what-
general store, which has got some items in there as well.
Your weapons master, do they specialize in any magical goods as well, or just...
Sometimes you can find them at the general store, but most of the time, if you want anything enchanted, you need to go to the Enchanted Sentinel.
We might be here long enough. We want lunch too.
Let's
so
see. The blacksmith, blacksmith does have some weapons and armor that might be enchanted, lass. If you're looking for that, it all depends upon what you're actually looking for.
Oh, are you a hungry rock? I'll reach my bag. Want a good berry?
well, I was kind of hoping to get some kind of lunch here. You guys got McDonald's up here.
Now, I know that John Apothecary
How
is
do you
on
know
the
that's
south
named
end.
McDonald?
I'm sorry, we don't have any families here that go by that last name. There is a farmer out south west that has that name, but no
Is
one
he
here.
old?
Do his animals make noises?
I mean, sir, all animals make noises.
Rock,
I
did
could
you
go
take
for
some? Rock, did you take a magic mushroom today or something? Is
Right,
I think
but,
now would be a good time not to mention about mine. I'll stay quiet on that.
Jeez Louise, that's the one thing. Okay.
I didn't say we had any. I said, did he take one?
Oh, you two fellows. You're
Aye.
gonna be escorting us around, you say?
Aye.
Do you guys need to stop for lunch at any time?
Nope, we've already had our breakfast and lunch ain't for another couple hours. Now, if you plan on shopping all day like a lass, then we might need to stop and eat later, but
Like a lass. What do you mean?
I
by
got a
Like
couple
that?
of these. These will tide you over for.
no disrespect,
Hey.
lass, but I am married and my wife loves to spend me coin.
that? Right. Well, I've known men who shop just as long as women. Just to be clear.
All right, so
Are you identifying somebody?
I stand corrected, lass. I do apologize for being generalized.
Hmm.
But
we're heading up to the eye place, right?
I mean, yeah, and I guess northern.
And as you
And a
walk into
lot
the
of
market
time
district up
street
here,
walking.
you do notice, even with your passes, there's a lot of high-end women walking around shopping.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I'm just busting balls because I can.
There
So
is
if
a
you
guy
guys
or
could-
two walking around, and you think they're shopping, but they're just carrying
Should have wore your
bags.
dress, Belfie.
Carrying
Would have fit in
bags.
better.
They're just
Mm-mm,
carrying
no, then I couldn't have
bags.
pulled that comment off.
The two guards want a Goodberry if they're going to be following us all day, and if she's going to go all day.
Honestly,
These
sir,
people
I
over.
wouldn't mind a good berry, but we're not allowed to accept anything from civilians.
I mean, the people they're guarding.
I mean,
don't know
we're here to
about you,
watch you, and I mean, yeah, seem like a friendly lad, but
I mean, you won't be hungry.
yes, but will I be conscious? Will I be, poisoned? I don't know.
I
I
mean,
no,
I
we
can
all eat
I
the
can eat them if
Goodberry.
you want.
What if
Just
you're watching us in a high-end restaurant and we purchase your food?
Are you talking
That's a
about
tad bit
right
different. Then
now?
we can allow that. But I
Okay,
can't accept
okay.
a magic spell that you've cast and handed to us. I mean, it's kind of the rules.
It's fine. We can buy you dinner. That's not a problem.
I got
If you-
6 of these left. If
If
anyone
you
wants.
plan on buying dinner in this place, you're gonna have to, because
How much is it?
I don't know. I've never been here. Can't afford it.
Oh, we can afford it. It's fine. Can we? go
I
to
mean,
the
I wouldn't go
restaurant now?
that far.
I can
So-
afford it.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean, brother May I will pay for everything. It's fine. It's fine.
how much is a house in this district? Like a
You-
low-end house.
You wish to buy or rent?
I'm asking to buy.
Proving a point.
The low end purchased out here is about, say, 300,000 gold.
So I could buy like a third of a house.
They don't sell them that way, lad.
No, I'm just saying.
So
We
that
could
would
pool
be
our
like-
So we
money
could probably cover your supper.
That would be like 3,000 plats, right?
No,
No, that's 30,000.
that's 3% of a house.
Yeah, that's
30,000
Now-
plats.
When he says that, he points to what looks like, I mean, it's not run down, but it's real small,
Is it like a studio apartment in New York?
pretty much.
Okay.
Counts. I do have an honest question though. Now I know about the enchanter, or not the enchanter, the apothecary that is in the north end. Is there an apothecary inside the ring district as well?
You mean the alchemist?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, there
is.
was an alchemist,
It's
blacksmith,
called
and general store.
the ill concoctions.
ill concoctions. Oh,
Eel,
this-
That's different
like
than
the
that.
fish.
No,
I thought
ill
it might
as
be
in
an
you're
Irish
sick.
doctor.
Okay.
If it was an Irish doctor, it would be a place called Doc Obel. Go there for food.
Ill concoctions.
What?
What's the blacksmith and general store you mentioned as well?
Didn't give you the name to the blacksmith, but that's Azer's Mall is the blacksmith. And what was the other one? You wanted to know the general store.
Yes.
The general store is the Rope and Guild.
Okay.
All right. Do you think we can have all that information and we could just get on with it now?
Yeah, I think we need to sell
We've been
our
walking and
stuff.
talking this entire time.
Yeah, you
have
walk.
we
I
not?
figured he's
It's
walking.
literally like 200 feet from the gate. How long does it take to get there?
I mean,
It's a little.
I
further.
mean, oh my god.
if you want to get technical,
I like the idea though that we're going to get all this information, all these places. We're going to go to one shop and we
you know what? We're just gonna go to the Southern District. It's fine.
Ducks, where do you go? Are you with me?
So I go to the tower,
All right.
walk across the bridge to the tower. It's over here, right?
Yeah. Did I show
You
it
said
to
it
you?
was close
No.
to the river. So
Right
It
here.
was on the other side of the riverbed somewhere.
Just right on the other side. So it's like right
Yeah.
here.
I'm pointing at it.
this building looks
Okay,
like
so it's
part
that
of
one.
me.
I don't know which one you're pinging. Yeah, that's it.
All right, so I go and I walk over to that building, and as I'm walking over, I keep, I look at the different shops or whatever that are near me and see if there's anything of interest while I'm walking towards the tower.
You noticed a lot of high-end shops before you cross the river.
Oh,
No
okay.
shops here. All these seem to be manors and mansions and such.
Residences.
Discreetly and passively, I'm casing manners as I walk past.
All right. With your passive, you'll notice that there are. Let's see. There's always a pair, and you never see less than 2 pair of guards on a street at any given time.
Okay.
They're not standing still, they're walking in a route, but you'll notice when one disappears around the corner, another one comes from another corner.
So they seem to have a continuous loop.
Almost like
Okay.
there might be some sort of issue with something, I don't know. Could be
Yeah.
some guild issues they need to try to keep an eye on.
Sounds like a good thing to keep an eye on. I whistle a jolly tune while I cash and uncash, twiddling something, playing around as I'm walking along.
Rock, give me an investigation.
Oh, Rock's looking for something.
All right, it's going to take you a little while to get down there because, like I said, you're a halfling and you're walking. So, what the?
Nice.
Yeah, that's a note or whatever that was.
Something happened on his end, I think.
Yeah, I
an
went to click to see how far it is from where the bridge I pointed at to the tower, and it went back to the Roll20 home screen.
Was the bridge that center pillar thing that didn't go across the water?
Something like that. And now I'm waiting for Roll20 to roll back up. There it comes.
If it's what I think it is, from the other side of the water, it's like 1,200 feet.
From the other side to the tower.
If it's the road with the pillar or the house on it, or not house, fucking.
Words, man, words.
Yes, I can't.
You're about right. About 1,200 feet, so it's going to take you. You all can do the math. I'm not going to.
He's got windwalk as well, but if you're going to be casing the places as you walk,
Well, you probably wouldn't be casing
It takes
too
you a
much
bit of
with
time
just
to get there.
so many guards.
You finally make it to the tower. While you're making your way to the tower, you do hear some conversation behind you as you're crossing the bridge because it sounds carrying in this big open area here. But
I
beyond
guess
that-
I make out the people telling them to be silent.
No, you just make out the conversation amongst them.
Oh, okay.
you
do I hear
you
any
can
snippets of
recognize the
conversation
tones of the voice, but
interestingly?
you can't actually hear the conversation.
Okay. Sure, I could hear Rock's conversation. He's usually at that drill sergeant level when he speaks.
Yeah, he's got that tone. Like I said, you can recognize the tones and the sounds, but you don't recognize any words. It's carrying in the air. Thanks for putting that in there. Serge.
Sure, I'll pick up my pace then. Hearing them coming from behind, I'll pick up my pace a little bit.
All right, so you make your way to the tower,
Yep.
and there's a long red tower. Well, it's got a blue top, but a long tower standing there with no doors, no windows.
Like, so there's no doors or windows around the whole thing?
Nope, none.
All right, I'll open my writ and see if there's any instructions on how to enter the tower.
You don't see any.
I'll tap the writ on the tower and see if it sounds an alarm or anything.
You don't hear any sound, but when you go to tap against the wall, it ripples, almost like you're dropping a pebble into water.
I will step in.
You go to step in, and it doesn't allow you.
Go get a luggage cart and then get a run.
Yeah, I got to get a run at it. All
So
right.
as you're sitting
history
there
check,
and
I
you go
guess.
to walk in, and you walk into the wall, and yes, it ripples around you, but you pretty much walked face first into a solid wall. As you
Yeah.
step back from it, you know, the ripples end up forming a face and a mouth. State
laughing.
your business.
So I'll repeat that I've been summoned by the Tower Mistress.
Mistress has summoned you?
I was told to report to her.
What's your name, lad?
More.
Place your hand in me mouth. You open, and the mouth
Jeez.
opens up.
That's always the trap you want to encounter. All right, blood sacrifice it is. Stick my hand in.
Hey, don't
And
worry.
the
Sir's
wall-
can regenerate it.
As soon as you put your hand in there,
Welcome.
the wall just ripples, and it's just your hand stuck inside a wall for a moment.
It's a Gom Jabbar.
And then from your hand, it opens up wider to an opening. And there's a steel door on the other side that opens up.
You're kicked back to the entrance and you're wearing nothing.
Step in.
That's a nightmare.
We'll come back to our shoppers. What are our shoppers doing? You've been given places to go.
Northern Jeweler, or the Northern Eye, the jeweler, I think is the place that we want to go first, according
Yeah,
to what we
unload.
heard.
All right. So as you walk up to it,
Northern Eye.
the Northern Eye is a timber and brick building with a single story. So he's got tanned wooden roof, shuttered windows. Looks like it's got hunting trophies lining. I don't know why it would have a hunting trophy lining the walls. Sorry, I
Jeweler
randomly
artist.
created this, and I guess I did proofread what they put in for the randomly
They
created.
might just like taxidermy.
So no, it's
I
not.
mean, they
it's
are
not
an artist.
hunting trophies. It looks like a glass menagerie, but they're all gemstones.
Oh, okay.
And of course, there's some, planters and boxes or whatever around the windows outside. Inside is a male human, and I don't know. Did I give his? I did not get his description because I had it on the other page when everything went shut down.
All right.
All right, and you want to go to the enchanters while they're inside the jeweler. All right, so what are you doing inside the jeweler?
Right. We had some pearls and other things, correct?
Yeah, I got a bit of treasure if we wanted to sell it.
Right. Hello. Good morning. How are you?
Well, I'm fine.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see you down there.
Right. I know. I'm a bit short. We have some items that we would like to see if you might be willing to or interested in purchasing. Do you have a display mat where we could lay them out for you?
I mean, how much do you? He obviously looks at you like a little bit off as far as your appearance is like. How much do you have?
Got like 10 items, I think.
I expect him to go, how
Ish.
much are you fencing?
No, I was
What
going
you
to say,
buying?
that was the next thing I was going to say, is I don't take stolen merchandise here.
None of this
not-
is stolen. It was all gathered from, well, half of it from a dragon's hoard. That was a thing.
It wasn't stolen because the dragon was dead, so it was being reappropriated.
Well, I mean, it killed us.
Mm,
Or tried to
okay.
kill us, I should say.
So, well, you have 10 items, and how big do you say these items are?
Just a second.
What do you mean, how big do?
I've got a couple
I need to
of...
make sure I choose a large enough place for you to lay them out. If they're too big to lay them all out on the counter in front of me, then I'll have to take you out back.
How big is the counter in front of him?
2 foot by 4 foot.
Oh, that should be enough.
Aye.
Is here all right?
So, first thing I'm going to pull out is the painted gold child sarcophagus. Then that
Nice.
was worth 7,500.
And you're saying
big.
none of this is stolen?
Wow.
This is from a
Congrats.
dragon's hoard, and I'm gonna gesture at my armor I'm wearing as well.
And we already
Dragon
did
scale
check,
mail.
there's not a child inside of it.
Yeah, yeah. When we opened
Was
it,
there
it was
ever a
empty.
child inside of it?
This is one of those things where we really didn't have to say anything on.
Yeah, I would save that one for last,
It,
personally.
it was we did open it and it was empty.
I
We
think
don't-
it was just something that was given or stolen. The dragon stole it, not us.
It was in the dragon's hoard, so
Something else I should have kept quiet.
And there was no child inside, I'm assuming?
no. Because I remember we did open it and it was empty.
Never
As a
mind.
child, Mummy Lord pops out. Rawr.
Alright,
Yeah,
so...
because I said I was going to give him last rites if there was a body inside.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yep,
Oh, yeah.
yep.
So he pulls out this eyepiece that he drops down different lenses as he gets closer and closer to the sarcophagus. Okay, so it is not solid gold, but it is
It-
painted gold. That's a rather high-end paint. It's a great That's a great job there. Let's see. I can give you, we'll say, maybe 7,000 for that.
We'll keep that in mind because we might. Would you be willing to barter and trade if we found something that you liked?
Well, I mean, you can sell it to me, and whatever gold I give you, you can, spend if you wish.
All right. Then I will also pull out the 2 golden cups with emeralds
Ooh,
emblazoned in them.
these
Those
are nice.
were
And you've got 2 of
worth
these, you
the
say,
same.
so it's a
Yeah.
set. Do you want to sell them as a set, or you wish to sell them individually?
We don't
Uh,
need to keep one for Heroes Feast, correct?
Heroes Feast, and I'm gonna pull out my crusty little wooden bowl with super expensive gems. No, this would be something closer, and I put
All
that
right.
back.
Just
I
checking.
just point that
Not
out to you.
magical.
No, the bowls aren't. It's just the cost.
Okay.
And these are worth a shit ton more.
Yes, we'd be looking to offload them as a set.
Okay, so
You
if
could
you
probably sell them better that way.
like
as
to
well.
keep them as a set, I can probably give you, let's say, 14,500.
I
Right?
need to put a period there. All right. and-
14,500 gold.
Yeah,
the
I
sets.
forgot a period, and that was 145,000. That's not the right number. So I set those there, and then I pull out everything. I'm looking at who's here. Everything.
Yeah, the necklace, the anklet, the artwork.
Okay. I'll
Yeah.
pull out these 2 jeweled anklets,
Okay,
and I will set them. These are from the
Hold on.
Drider Scientist.
jeweled anklets. Got it. All right.
I
You
will
have
set
2 of those as
2
well.
Yep, I will set those 2 on the counter. I will pull out the embroidered glove set with jeweled chips.
Now, I'm not going to, that way I'm not describing the way he does it each time, but each time he does, he looks real close at it, keeps flipping those rings down until it's smaller and smaller. So he's checking everything out on each piece that you put out there meticulously.
Yeah, making sure it's all kosher. Embroidered silk and velvet mantle set with numerous moonstones.
Let's go an item at a time because it requires me to scroll to find the actual pricing for you.
Gotcha. So
So
let's
the
start
jeweled
with the jeweled
anklets, I'll give you 2,000 apiece.
So 4K if we want. Does my insight pick up that he seems to be on the level?
Your insight picks up that it's probably
I mean,
the
he's
best,
got to make money off it.
Yeah, it's probably the best price you're going to get for it.
Okay, so 4K.
These
You
are
know
pretty
that's
close
probably
to what
worth a
you're-
little more than that, but maybe not much more than that.
If he buys it for full price, he's not going to be able to make any money.
Right.
The next would be the gloves.
Yeah, the embroidered glove set with jewel chips.
And is it just one?
It's a glove set.
Yes,
so,
that's what I'm saying. Just a one set.
Yeah, just the one set.
Let's see. I can give you 2,000 for that as well.
Okay, the embroidered silk and velvet mantle set with numerous moonstones. One of those.
Same price. 2,000.
Okay. We have 2, and these are eye patch with mock eye set
Mm,
in blue sapphire and moonstone.
hold on to find that one. said eye patch?
Eye patch with mock eye set in blue, sapphire, and moonstone. And we've got 2 of those.
Does the eye move like that guy in Harry Potter?
No.
I put it into Roll20 if that.
Mad eye, moody eyes. No.
Oh, there it is.
And
Yeah,
we've got 2.
eye patch with a mock eye set in blue, sapphire, and moonstone. I can give you the same price for that as well as the rest. 2,000
So
apiece.
we have 2. That's 4,000.
So 4K. A necklace string of small pink pearls. This is out of that same horde.
Yes, it is. He will give you 2.1 for that one.
2.1K. All right, and then, I mean, this is the good stuff we have. We have some other items if you're interested. I'm gonna pull out. This is from the pirate ship. Silk handkerchief, silver EWER, however that's
Ewer?
pronounced, Ewer, and then an engraved set of bone dice. I'd just leave the bone dice in.
Yeah, he pulled those things out, and it's almost disdainful for him to look at them.
Yeah, it's. I mean, we got these, and if you're interested, but I don't think you would be, and I'll just set them down.
I don't have a market for those items. I'm sorry.
What would you think they'd be worth, roughly?
Maybe a meal.
Well, I mean, we're in the Ring District, and we're staying at the south.
Oh, my bad. Yes, so it would probably be about the cost of a meal here in one of our taverns inside the ring. You're looking at about 20 gold a piece, give or take. So,
We could chow at Matilda's.
Or 3 meals here.
well, I don't think they're
Right.
going to take
Let's
that
put
in
those
trade.
back away. So it looks like we're talking along the tune of 35,600 gold for everything we've laid out.
Is that what we've got?
Does that include
Yep.
the artwork?
That's the Dragon's Horde and the Scientist's Horde.
Yeah.
Because I was assuming that the other stuff could be along similar lines, but it doesn't look like it was. So,
Oh, the artwork we didn't try yet, though?
no, that was all the artwork.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they were saying artwork like the sarcophagus and the silk and the stuff like that. That's considered artwork
Now, do you have anything
because it would
else
be on display.
for this fellow?
Anything that we got from the pirate?
That's all junk.
Yeah,
Pretty
he
much.
wouldn't
Yeah.
take it.
In his
That's it.
mind, that's all junk.
I mean, it's 20 gold each, but for him who's
Yeah.
living
You'd
here,
have to sell that at the regular general store probably outside.
Okay.
Or we could just keep it and blow our nose in a silk handkerchief.
I'm good with that actually.
I could use the dice, actually.
Oh, we could use the silk to make a pretty train for you.
So, what did you guys come up with? 35.6.
Yep.
Yeah, 35,600.
All right. Would you be willing to buy any of this?
I mean, what I gave you the prices on, if that's what you want to sell.
I mean, I'd say go for it.
Everyone's good with that. Would you sell it to us for plat value for 35.60 in plat? Or would you want
So
gold?
it'll be 35,
3,560 is platinum value.
which is what you just said the value was that we were discussing, right?
35,600 gold.
Yes.
We don't wanna
yes.
pay
If you
100.
want me to pay in platinum, yes, I will do that.
Oh, yes.
Because,
That's-
platinum is easier to carry.
Yeah, it's much easier and less cumbersome.
Plus, that's all I have here is platinum. I mean, I have very little in the gold. Because, I don't usually go below 100 gold in value on things that I sell.
Right, of course.
Makes perfect sense.
So you give him the items?
Yes.
If everyone here is good to do that,
All right,
Yes,
well,
please.
he folds out a piece of cloth on the table next to him and just kind of reaches over, grabs it, sticks it in the hole, grabs it, and, just puts things inside this cloth that he had folded, folds it back up, reaches underneath his counter, pulls out a box, flips it out, and counts out the amount of platinum you require.
all right.
It was a pleasure doing business with you.
So we've got 592 plat each, and then
593 and
Three,
5.
three, 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 three. So that'd be
5933 and 5934. So two people get 5,934, and everybody else gets 5,933.
I'll take 593 or whatever, and someone else can
I'll take
trouble amongst yourselves for the
5,933.
4.
You know what? Let's give the 5,934 to the couple that's having nuptials soon.
Yeah. That's
I
fine.
have an
Oh, boy.
idea. These guards are escorting us.
They're,
We could tip
they're
them.
giving them 1 gold each.
We could tip them.
That might look like a conflict of interest.
Well, this is also plat, not gold, isn't it?
No, but I mean, it's only 1 gold left over. It's not a whole platinum left over. It's 1 gold left over.
Oh, okay. So
5,934 gold and 5,933 gold.
and
So
this
I'm
is
just
gonna
gonna put, so that brings my total to 52,900 and something. But I'm putting it in platinum. And it just turns out that if I round down a little bit, it's 5,280 platinum. I'm from the Mile High City, so I'm gonna put the Mile High number there. I'll fit in the other 100 gold.
Alrighty. Anything here anyone wants to buy?
Right. What type of items do you sell?
He's an artiste and jeweler.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any items that are already enchanted?
Give me just a second.
Oh,
If he
enchanted
does
jewelry,
have
yeah, magic rings.
Well, I have 1 ring, but I might be in the market for a ring of protection, perhaps, to wear on my opposite hand.
I do have. You're looking for enchanted items?
Specifically, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm not so much in the I have to look blinged out. I just have these 2 rings, and this one is not magic, and that's the fine platinum ring I got at the very beginning.
Currently, I mean, I don't normally deal with magic items, but I do have 2 rings currently that are enchanted. One is a ring of jumping, and the other is a ring of evasion. And of course, I have these exquisite earrings.
Wings.
I have these exquisite earrings that would look great on you. And he holds up. Well, don't seem all that expensive, but he holds up some nice earrings.
Right. I don't really need the ring of evasion, but I do appreciate that. Would anybody else?
What's the ring of evasion do?
Pretty much gives a person who's wearing it evasion.
Oh.
Yeah, so if you make it, you suffer no damage. If you...
Only on
Doesn't do
deck
that.
saves, though.
All it does is if you fail a deck save, you can take off a charge from the ring and say, I made it.
Oh, is that what that does?
Oh, that's different.
It is different, right?
Similar,
Hold
but
on.
But what I do is I get it from my characters that have evasion when I can.
Then you
Exactly.
never...
When I have evasion, that just means I cannot make a saving throw ever. I will roll a 1
Yeah.
or 2 or whatever it takes to be sure I fail. And then I go, I will check out the charge from this reading of evasion and take nothing.
Yeah, so this ring has 3 charges. It regains 1d3 expended charges on a daily at dawn. And like you said, when you fail a saving throw while wearing it, you can use your reaction to expend 1 charge to succeed on that saving throw instead.
Is that...
hey, that's
attunement?
fairly useful.
It's only for deck saves.
Yes,
Right.
it's a
Is
two.
it in the two?
Attunement. We're short on slots. So that
Yeah,
might
it does
be-
require attunement. Thanks, Rose.
Yeah.
Charge.
So you would think it would be, a ring that lets you get through town and not get caught by, pursuers. Or at tax time, that would be a really valuable ring.
Right?
I don't have a use for it. That's just me.
I don't know.
I've got my attunement slots unless I find something I really, really want.
Same.
It would have to be pretty amazing.
I don't think our little halfling friend Dux would want it.
No, he already has the ability to jump, the Grand Canyon. So
May I?
That's because I have the ring of
I'm
jumping.
in another store.
Oh, you're not here. Okay. I didn't know that
You just can hear my
Person.
voice. See, look, I'm not there.
person didn't know you were not
Yeah.
with us. So we'll
All
split
right,
that
well,
up.
thank you. I don't need anything here then.
Yeah, we'll just give up the money.
All right. Are you able to hold on to Duck's portion of this then?
I can hold on. What's Ducks getting? 592 or 594?
593 or 5? No, 5. So 500 and
It wasn't it?
platinum and
You
1
guys were gonna
gold,
give the
and 3
extra
gold.
platinum.
Okay,
The
I
extra
gotcha.
platinum was gonna be to Rock and Corporal, right?
Yes.
Okay,
So
I gotcha. I gotcha.
it's
Kevin,
500. It's
I-
593
gold, not
platinum
platinum.
for everybody.
And
Everybody.
then an extra 3
It's
gold
either
for
3
those who
gold
take it.
or 4 gold extra. So
Gotcha.
everybody gets 3 gold, but Rock and Punishment are going to get 4 gold.
Gotcha.
Oh.
Perfect.
Okay.
593 platinum, and then 4 gold for the 2 of you. 593 platinum and 3 gold for everybody else.
Perfect.
Okay.
I'll split that up with someone when I see them.
Right. Well, I appreciate your business. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm ready to move on if everyone else is.
All right, so where are you heading? Actually, while you guys are
Back
leaving,
to-
dealing with the jewelry, Marcus, you said you moseyed away from there to another location?
Yeah, to the enchanter where I'd get the. So what I'm looking to do is swap out my Wand of War Mage, pick up a couple scrolls, and trade the Wand of War Mage in for Rod of Pack Keeper, either +2 or +3 if possible, and then maybe pick up a few scrolls.
All right, so let me
Wand
check.
of War Mage.
That just gives me, +2 to my attacks, where the pack does +2 to attacks and DC.
I mean, if I had a Wand of War Mage, that'd just be stupid. I'd have a +15 to hit, but I only have 2 things that need to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, the rod would be pretty kick-ass. You just didn't want us there to try and take it out from under you. I see how you are.
No, he wanted to get his items working first.
Okay.
Yes.
so-
How about I just pay you extra? How's that sound?
Oh no.
We'll do something like that.
All of us?
Yeah, I know what's gonna happen. You're gonna try and get something hurried out from underneath us, and it's just like, yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep, and actually, I'm just gonna go to the ring, and I have the paper by myself.
All right, you said the other item you're wanting to get.
Is either Rod of the Packmaster +2 or +3. And
Rod of
trade my War Mage 1 in for it. That's a +2. And if I can get the +3, I'll even pay some gold on top.
Let's see, rod of. There it is. All right, so you're looking at. Says if you trade in your Pact Keeper, your War Mage rod,
Wrong. Yeah.
and you want to get a +3 on the
Pact-
other item.
If possible. If not, then at least a +2.
All right. Well, +3. He tells you to get that. It'll cost you, with the trade-in, about 45,000 gold.
45,000 gold. Oh.
For the other one, just to get to a 2.
Yeah.
He says that he'll take the other one in trade, and it'll cost, we'll say, 3,000 gold to get the +2.
Okay. I'll do that plus the scroll. So that's what? 7,000 I owe you?
Yeah, well, so it looks like.
You're not gonna spend 40,000?
No. I got some other things I need to pick up that might be expensive.
I've
So,
got some money I could help you if you wanted.
I slide 700 platinum over.
All right. So he'll take your money. And about the time you get done, you're about to walk out the doors. When everybody else starts walking in, I'm taking it.
Oh, hey, what are you doing here?
Hey, just picking up some items. I didn't think there was anything in the jewelry store for me, so.
Oh,
Right.
well,
Oh,
I
this
guess
is
you don't want the money then. Okay.
Oh, I'll take my share. Don't
Well,
get me
there's
wrong.
nothing in there for you, so
Oh goodness! Just give him his share.
Sure.
you have what was announced.
Yeah, I already added it. So.
I know.
He's like, don't fuck with me. I already put it on my paper.
I mean, there was nothing there for you. So obvious as platinum wasn't good enough.
Oh,
Actually-
more customers. What can I do for you?
Might be looking for a trade.
I'm
Y'all
We have
sorry.
a few items we might be interested in purchasing.
I have a few items. I mean, I'm assuming if you're coming in here like your friend there, you're looking for some sort of enchanted items. Means that I am an enchanter.
It's true.
Do you happen to have any bags of holding?
Really? A bag of holding? You mean you don't have a bag of holding?
Nope, I
don't
do not.
either.
Most of us do, or some of us don't.
I tell you what,
Broadcast both.
bag of holding seems to be something either easy to make than less. So let me see what it'll cost me to make that for you. I don't have one on hand.
Can you make me one
Currently-
also?
How? Let's see.
We're gonna be here for 5 days.
Yeah.
I can have it made in that amount of time, no problem. Let's see.
And we get back in here again.
Needless to say, I remember in the old days there used to be different sizes for the bags of holding.
Yeah, these are just
There's
15
no
pounds and
more bigger
500.
size. So
Now they're all the same.
Unless it's a haversack.
yeah. There's the handy haversack and bag of
oh
holding.
yeah, there you go. Is it a bag of holding you want?
Ideally.
Well, does the haversack hold more?
Less.
Oh,
Let's see.
like
well,
half.
I want a bag of holding also.
Let's see.
The haversack
2
is
feet-
bigger and holds less.
Yeah, 2 feet by 4 feet, holds up to 500 pounds, which weighs about 15 pounds. The haversack, each pouch can hold up to 20 pounds of material, not exceeding 8.
Side pouches.
Yeah. The large central pouch can hold up to 8 cubic feet or 80 pounds of material.
But
the
the haversack
backpack-
only weighs 5
Yeah,
pounds
the
instead of
backpack can only weigh
15.
5 pounds regardless of what's inside. So technically, how many side pouches does it have? It has 2 side pouches. So technically it holds 120 pounds worth of material. Which, yes, is less than the 500 pounds, but it weighs 10 pounds lighter. And then, of course, there's the portable hold.
I think the haversack actually weighs more because the bag of holding weighs 5 no matter what. The
No,
haversack weighs
backpack
15.
always weighs 5 pounds regardless of content.
Right? Okay.
You mentioned a
so the
portable
bag of holding
hole?
weighs 15.
Hi, have you never seen one of those things?
No, I have before. The person I was with that had it, we split ways.
Oh, okay. He pulls out this this square cloth and lays it down on the table. Well, that's what that is. Of course, this is my own personal one. I'm not selling it, but I can have one made. And he folds it out, and you do recognize seeing something similar to this not too long ago.
I'm staying.
How big
a
is
little bit
this
away.
portable hole?
Well, you're not there, so I can't give you that information.
No, I know. I'm just curious. Like when you
Well,
fold
how
it out,
much
how
does
big is
it
it?
hold?
It's a
Portable
fine black
hole
cloth. It'll cost you about 5,000 for the portable hole, cost wise. It unfolds to a 6 foot in diameter circle. It's about 10 feet deep. Let's see. Let me go ahead and open that up another because it's a lot more information than what's currently popping up on my screen.
I can just copy what I see.
Let's see. Doesn't actually state how much weight it can hold.
I don't see a.
It's 10 feet by 6 feet opening. Doesn't give anything as far as how much it weighs.
And if it's just a piece of silk cloth, that's nothing.
So yeah,
The
I mean,
portable hole can hold as much as you want. There is no weight limit on it.
no weight
Yeah,
limit. It's just a
10 by
space
6.
limit. 10 by 6.
You said for 5,000.
So
I
Do you have to open it up each time you access it?
You have to unfold it to a certain degree, at least. Yes.
You don't have to open it all the way up. You can open it at intervals. If you open it all the way up, it's a 6-foot diameter, and it can fit
Right,
up to
but
a
if I was
10-foot
to
deep
just
thing.
unfold it a little bit like a small purse, I could just.
That's what the guy was just doing at the enchanter shop. He
Yeah.
pulled a little and started throwing
Folds,
stuff in.
he unfolded it enough to where he get a section of it that was open.
But you have to put it on a surface, so you can't like just have it in your hand or anything.
Yeah.
You have to.
Okay,
Yeah.
how much does the bag of holding cost?
So the bag of holding lasts. Let me go back to the bag of holding. Where's the bag of
100.
holding? There it is. Bag of holding is about 500 gold.
Right. Oh, that's
So I'm looking for this legendary item. It's called a Sphere of Annihilation.
No, good God.
I must apologize there, lad. I don't have that.
That's
I do have a drift globe, though, if you wish.
A drift
Uh,
globe.
what's that?
Aye, it's about 500 for a globe, and you can whisper certain commands to it, and it activates light to a certain degree.
Once a day, it can cast daylight.
Aye, you sure can. Listen to the lad. He seems to know his drift globes.
I've had a couple. Yeah, it'll follow you around too. If you let it, if you told it to hover, it'll stay with you.
Oh, that sounds kind of useful, but sadly not for me. I can see in the dark.
Aye, it's for
Yeah.
mostly for those who can't see in the dark.
In the dark. No.
Right. So I
Look
have
at
a
you and your
question.
little glasses.
What enchantments can you put into a ring?
Honestly, it depends upon what kind of enchantments you're looking for. I have a ring which is very expensive on me right now. That's the only ring I currently have. If you want rings, usually you got to go to the jeweler for that. I think he
Oh,
has
I
a few.
have a ring. I just needed enchanted.
Well, what kind of enchantment are you looking to put on it, lass?
Either I'm looking. Hello?
Look at the hole? No.
Hello?
What's his ring look like?
I'm
Well,
looking at a constitution kind of thing.
Something to add to Constitution?
Yes.
I don't think there's anything like that.
that might be better to get a tattoo if we can find one.
Yeah.
Okay. How
Let
about
me check.
something
Let me check
to
the rings
add
and see if there's anything that follows that.
for
nope,
dexterity?
Nope.
Or
Well, there's that ring of
charisma?
evasion.
You probably
feather
want
fall, free action,
charisma or strength, or or con.
protection. Well, there is one regeneration.
What does that do?
1d6 hit points every 10 minutes.
How much is that?
Very, about 50 to 50 or 5. Let me go and look. That'll be about 50k for that.
What's the one he had?
What's one?
His ring. He said he had a ring for sale.
Oh, yes. Yes, I have this ring right here. And let me go ahead and find that.
Oh,
So this one looks like a gold band with 3 diamonds in the very center of it, with a sun motif around the diamonds, and looks like maybe small emeralds on the outside edges.
what's that do?
I don't think I'm supposed to sell this, but you know, everybody's got to make a living. The gentleman that sold it to me said it was a ring of wishes.
Oh no.
That can only end horribly. And I don't know if
I-
we have enough money for that.
He told me he would sell it. I'm actually not the man who made it. The gentleman made it, bought it to me for me to sell it, and he will not accept anything less than 100,000 gold.
We pool our money. But
Do you have anything that would help with charisma?
Give me just a second. There's rings of spell storing. If you've got somebody who knows how to cast certain spells and increase those abilities. We have into the robes. I don't see anything along the lines of anything to help your certain abilities. It's usually those tomes that people tend to try to buy or find, or those are
Yeah.
very rare indeed.
I'm looking for that.
What you looking for?
I know
I
I'm
want-
not there, but if you find that tome, I want the one of dexterity.
Well, we could get the tattoo or the tome.
Why don't we just pool our money
You can
to
get
get the
both.
ring?
The tome's a
and
permanent
wish
increase. The
lich
tattoo
mark?
is temporary as long as it's on your body.
Tattoo's also permanent, but no, that's why I'm asking.
Yeah, I'll go to the tattoo shop.
I want both. If you got that tome, just saying, you hear a voice whispering in your head because you know Ducks really well.
Oh,
We know you're not
he's
there.
he's already specified that he does not have
Right.
any
Find the
tomes,
tome.
and they're actually legendary items, hard to find.
Yeah.
Actually,
Right.
the
So
manual
I
quickness
think
is actually not legendary. It's very rare.
Well, I'm curious with that ring. How many charges is in it?
Charges, which it's just a ring. Once used, once gone.
Well, I mean, and I tap my staff. Normally, magic items have charges in them, and then I kind of show my ring. This one, not so
I
much.
other than trying to use the item itself, I don't know how many charges. If I'm not mistaken, from my handling, there's only a certain number of charges in these things, and then they're done. They don't recharge as normal like other items do.
it's a wish.
I mean, this one still has magic in it. That's why I can sell it.
Yeah.
But as far as
The
how many
wish ring just turns to a
charges-
normal gold ring when it's over. You only get one wish out of it.
Right. So let's go back to that hole for just a moment. You said it would cost 5,000. How long would it take to make?
I can have you undone in a day.
So you can get a portable hole or the bag of holding for 500, which same time.
Same amount of time.
Well, I'd like to order a bag of holding.
Alright, lass. So what did I think I told you that was 500?
Yes, sir.
Alright, so if I can have that done for you, we'll say mid-afternoon tomorrow, and I can have the portable hold done about the same time.
All right.
Now, are we going to be able to get back into the city to pick this stuff up? Is the question.
I mean, as
If
long
you're
as
purchasing from me, I can write you a writ that states that you're coming back to pick up an item, or I can have it delivered directly to where you're staying.
Oh, I would like to come back to get it. That would be fine if you could write me a teacher's note or something.
A teacher's note. That's the new one for me. Are you sure you don't want me to have it delivered to where you're staying at?
Well, not where I'm staying at, because I'm staying at the stable.
I mean,
So-
I can have it delivered to the stables just as easy as I can have it delivered to whatever other places in the city.
And you're
Yeah.
sure it'll arrive safely.
I guarantee me work.
Okay, you can have it delivered to the stable then.
Alright. So, remember tomorrow around noon, you'll have a bag of holding delivered to the stables in your name, lass. And your name is?
Corporal punishment.
Aye, ma'am. What is your name, not your rank?
That
Uh,
is
that-
her name.
That's my name is Corporal.
Oh, my apologies. And you deal with enough soldiers around here, you pick up the ranks, and I thought that's what you were telling me.
No, my
so-
parents had a sense of humor. So
Apparently a bad one. So, corporal punishment, you'll have a bag of holding at the stables. Which stables are you staying at, lass?
the ones that are west of Matilda's Inn.
Aye, okay. And
I thought you were east.
I was told they were west.
doesn't matter.
I was.
It's where you
Yeah,
tell wherever you
okay.
tell me, it's where it's going to be. So you can, even if it's not the stables you're staying at, that's where it'll be delivered at.
Fair
Okay.
enough.
So he's wrote your name down. He's wrote down pretty much an address to where it'll be and what time for it to be delivered.
And I'll give him the 500 gold.
All right, now about you, lass, with the portable hole.
Yes, I'm staying at Matilda's. My name is Belfie Swifto.
Belfie Swifto, and you're staying at Matilda's.
And I had another question.
And you're a
Are you able
halfling.
to enchant weapons as well?
It's more of the blacksmith's job to do the weapons. I just kind of handle the other items. I guess they call them wondrous for some reason, but yes. If you're looking for armor or weapons or shields of any kind with any kind of magical properties, you might want to go speak to the blacksmith.
Right, well, I do appreciate that.
His name is written down.
Somewhere.
Yes, go speak to Robert. Robert take good care of you.
I want to see if I can get my shield upgraded.
Okay.
Robert Harley, he's a male human. You can't really miss him. He's always there when the shop is open. Working by himself. I think he has his boy that helps him out as an apprentice, but that's about it.
All right. Well, I do appreciate the information. Thank you.
And what's your name, friend?
You are currently in the Enchanters. Don Smoothhands.
Don Smoothing.
Since nobody bothered to ask, he is a halfling.
All right.
You mentioned you're in the wondrous items, correct?
Well,
Do you
that's-
happen to have a folding boat?
A folding boat. Folding boat. Let me take a look at the folding boat. And we will see what it costs to have that made. There it is. Aye, folding boat. I can probably have you one of those delivered. It'll take 2 days for that since I have these other commissions up front. But it'll be about 5,000 for that as well.
Okay. Guys, you think we might need one of those if we dock anchor off the shore of the island and then
It
Take
might
that.
not be a bad idea.
Yeah.
It might not be a bad idea.
okay. You said 5,000?
Aye, and like I said, with the rest of the items, I can have it delivered where you're staying.
All right. Yeah, I'll pitch in towards that.
All right. How much you pitching in?
I mean, I'll give you. Are we all pitching in, or
I'll give you
Well-
200 plat for 2,000.
I'll give you
Aw.
1,000?
This
What are
is
you
for
guys
what?
pitching in for?
The
foldable
folding boat.
It's fine. You're not there.
No, I'm not there. I was just wondering.
Folding boat.
So we can take the Eisenhower with us, Rock. We don't have to leave it
Eisenhower
and get it
3.
destroyed anymore.
Well, it's more of a Eisenhower's
Longboat.
longboat, but
Yeah.
It's got
Alright.
two different sizes, but
yeah,
yeah.
it's got two sizes. One's 24 feet long, 8 feet wide, 6 feet deep. The other one's 10 foot long, 4 foot wide, 2 foot deep.
How much is he asking for it?
5,000.
5,000. So I will give up
He
to
has
2.
3. Yeah, that covers
So
it.
3, and then he did 200. So there.
200 plat.
All
Yeah,
right.
I need to hold
You
on to
can
my
do
money
that.
until I find out how much the tattoo's gonna cost.
My tattoo was 48,000. I want to say 48 or 50,000. I think we talked her down to 48,000.
What did you get?
Wisdom. I'm not smart, but I'm wise,
Fair enough.
and I'm not charismatic at all.
And you can send that to the same location. My name's Brother May I.
Aye, and you're saying at the
Matilda's. Not
Matilda's,
Stables.
I had to verify.
And
All right.
Oh.
And
So
to
he has
Create him next.
rods, ring,
Now,
staves, wands, basically here.
I mean, you guys have asked for all sorts of things to be created for you, but is there anything in my wares you'd like to purchase outright?
what do you have in your wares?
Yeah, that's what I was
Well, I
curious.
mean, like I said, I have the drift globe that can cause the light for those who can't see in the dark. I have this wand that, yeah, I don't want this wand. It just shoots bolts of lightning out. You don't want that. I've
No,
got a
well-
couple potions here. There's a healing potion here. I got a potion of fire breathing. I have,
Potions. Oh, sorry.
I have
I do you want
Novazeros,
potions?
marvelous pigments for anybody who's interested in those.
Marvelous
Uh,
pigments.
You don't seem to have any casters with you, like wizards or sorcerers or such, so I don't think you'll be wanting the Robe of Eyes or Robe of Stars.
No. We've got
Anything
clerics,
paladin would
warlocks,
Um,
druids.
We have a potion of gaseous form, and we also have this nice belt here. For
What's
those
that
who
belt
wish, Oh, let's see. It's a
Dwarven kind.
It's a no, not dwarven kind. Dwarven
Giant
kind's a
strength?
tad bit weak for that. This is cloud giant strength, lad.
Ouch.
Cloud giants. What's that number?
Good question. Let me go find that.
I'm looking it up.
Um,
I think that would be really good for you, Corporal. It's a 27 is the strength. It's a +8.
Yeah. What's that cost?
Probably a lot.
it's a belt of cloud giants brings you up to 27. That'll be about 50,000 gold, lass.
Okay, well, I have a question for you then. So I have this trinket that I don't really use. It's a trinket of noise detection.
A trinket of noise detection?
Yes.
I don't understand the trinket of noise detection. What is that?
So it gives you advantage on wisdom for insight and wisdom for perception that rely on hearing, on stealth checks, and can be used to detect lying.
Alright, does it actually... It must be an item I created for you.
It's an item that you gave me, so I don't. I have no idea where. I don't remember when I got it. I think it was a GUI or a DMG item.
Oh, you're right. It's probably a GUI reward or something. A GUI item.
Yeah, it's GUI. Yeah, I think I bought GUI awards for everybody at one point. I think that's the one you got.
There it is. Trinket of noise detection. Got it. And that is a... Okay. I can probably give you about 5,000 for that item.
And how much would that bring the belt to?
45?
45,000.
45,000.
That would be really good for you or ducks, giving you +8 to your strength. So it's going to be proficiency +8.
Okay, so I'm gonna trade him the trinket and get the belt of cloud giant.
Alright.
Giant.
So you got the gold for it. You got the item.
Oh, I can't spell strength now.
I would be interested in two things you mentioned. You mentioned a few potions, and you mentioned marvelous pigments.
I've got those marvelous pigments. A potion of fire breathing, a potion of superior healing, and a potion of gaseous form.
That superior healing gaseous form.
Alright, superior healing is about 5,000, gaseous form about the same price.
Gaseous form will just do what we can do right now with the wind walk.
Yes.
You drink it, you turn into gas, and you float.
But
away.
Right.
you don't
How long
fast.
does that last?
Oh,
As long as the spell, I believe.
8 hours?
No, gaseous form is a different. It's not
Okay.
the same as his.
Not the same as windwalk.
Yeah.
You just turn into the gaseous form. That's why I was saying.
Right, but that is
Similar.
very helpful for those who might have to get out of a place quickly.
crap.
Give me a second, and I'll tell you how long it
Not
lasts.
quick. You have
It
to
lasts
move a
for-
finger like gas cloud. Move the
Lasts for
pen.
1 hour.
I couldn't hear anything Rock said because you guys were both talking. I'm sorry.
No.
You have a movement of 10 when you're a gaseous form. It's not a quick get away.
Right, but if all of a sudden I just look like a fart, then I'm harder to see. So,
If you're trapped somewhere, it'll get you out of it.
Yes.
Yeah, while in this form, your only method of movement is fly speed of 10. You can enter and occupy space, another creature. You resist all non-magical damage and have advantage on strength, dex, and constitution saving throws. You also have this for an hour, as long as you're concentrating on it.
all
You
right.
can pass through small holes, narrow openings, and even cracks, though it treats liquid as though it were a solid surface. You can't fall and remain hovering in the air even when stunned or otherwise incapacitated. You can't talk, manipulate objects, carry any objects, hold anything.
Expeditious retreat.
Yeah, it's a good get the fuck out of there kind of deal, just not real fast.
Yep. And the paints. What are you asking for those?
The marvelous pigments, I'm asking about 5 for that as well, my lad.
What if I gave you 13 for all three?
13 for all 3. Give me a persuasion check.
All right. Oh no.
We have
13 for all three. You know what? I like your smile, lass. I will accept that.
Much appreciated, and I will sit in a corner and count out a lot of money.
Yeah, I rolled a 4 on that, by the way. So that's
Ooh.
Was the wand he had earlier the wand of lightning bolts?
I.
That'd be similar to the wand of
I'm
fireballs.
so excited for those paints.
What are you gonna do with the bait?
Paint dicks.
Get it anywhere I want.
Hey, just don't let Rock mistake you for one of his ladies of the night.
Having the wand of lightning bolts wouldn't be too bad, really. It's very similar to the wand of fireballs, except
Except
it's a
it's a
line.
straight shot instead of a ball.
Yeah, that's the
Where
only
is it?
difference.
There's an attunement slot for that.
Yeah.
I don't have another slot that I'm willing to get rid of for that.
Yeah, neither do I. I was just mentioning because I was looking at it.
So I have a question about the stat tat. Does that require attunement?
Let me.
Does he use a lot?
Tats.
We said
all
before the
tats
tattoos didn't
require-
require a tattoo.
All stats require attunement. All tats require attunement, except for one.
The spell
the-
right ones
Yep.
that
That's
you can get the 5th level.
And that one is because once you use the spell in it, I believe it's gone.
Gone.
Right.
And the one that I got, we were treating as the tome.
I believe so. I don't know if there's
It
any
didn't
others
take
like
up a
that.
slot.
Yeah, because we talked about the stat ones not requiring attunement because it's a permanent fixture. You can only have one because it takes up your whole torso.
Right.
And it's
They've
just like the tome.
They've changed some of the tattoo things when they finally released them. So I was looking for that particular.
But in Tasha's, there's no stat tat.
Yeah.
So I need to check. Where was that at?
Yeah.
It was a PDF.
Yeah, I'll go look it up.
Man, that hurt to write that amount. Oh, okay.
The money
So
you
that's,
bet.
that's 18,000.
Are you kidding me? I just gave up almost all my plats.
You gained. What was your strength? 13? You just
Yeah.
gained
Yeah, I'm good
12.
now.
You went from a +1 to a +8 in strength.
You needed that.
Yellow.
So, I mean, if I had something that boosted my wisdom from a what it is to a 27, I'd take it.
Okay, so I'm looking in the files.
The Ring of Regeneration, it's neat but not bad when I can literally cast regeneration and it only does a d6
Okay,
plus.
apparently that PDF no longer has that in it.
Oh,
The ones with the ability increases.
Oh yeah.
So let me see if I can find it in another one. Because that's the Unearthed Arcana I looked up. That's where I found it at last time.
Oh yeah.
But that's been changed apparently since they.
Made the tattoos actual.
Right.
yeah.
It should be like one of the files that was
What's-
attached previously.
What's the name of the tattoo I told you?
Oh, I cannot recall.
I know one of you guys got the Eldritch Claw, or thought you did.
That was me.
But as far as the tattoo that does something with your ability mods, I don't. So if you remember the name of that was, I'll keep looking. So what else y'all want to do? Because
I think tattoo shop's the next spot.
Well, there was
I
the
think-
blacksmith.
We wanted to go to
alchemist.
the blacksmith and try to find books.
all right, so the blacksmith's not too far away, so you make your way to the blacksmith.
Right. I'm just for ease, Dan, I'm looking to get like I just have a regular hand crossbow. I'm just looking to get it to a +1 or +2.
All right, so you guys make your way to the blacksmith.
Yeah, because I don't want anything that requires attunement, but I definitely would like a beefier weapon.
Yeah, I would like to beef up my crossbow also.
All right. Well, he will give you. We'll make it easy, since it is running a little long, and I do want to jump into something else before we close out.
Yeah, I want to see what's going to happen with ducks.
So I will give you the price for. Let's see. Where is the weapon? There it is. So for those who want to just increase the ability with their crossbow, you want it to be a +1, you say?
Ideally +2, depending on the price.
+2 for +2 for 5,000. I can give it to you for a +2.
Done.
That goes for both of you. For a +1 though, a +1 is only 500. So
So is that +2 to attack?
+2 to attack and damage.
You don't need magical arrows.
Correct. But I'm still going to use them.
Done.
Well, magical arrows could give you other benefits and things on top of it.
Yes. Yes.
All right, so that's that. Also, while you're at the blacksmith, I will point out he does have a rather beautiful greatsword sitting on display right behind him.
I don't think any of us are into two-handed weapons.
Does he have any amazing shields that are made of non-metal materials?
Let's see. Roll me a 100.
Gotcha. I mean, my AC is
I thought-
already
Doesn't Corporal use a two-handed sword?
3. She's got a sword of answering that's a long sword.
Yes. But
Okay.
I also have some things I could sell.
Well, the great sword that's behind him is the pommel or the guard looks like wings coming out and spreading out. Now, as far as your shield is concerned, let me see if I can find one for you. Where are we? Nope, I was in the wrong spot. Do you want any bonus to that or just that?
If he's got like a more than a +1 or anything, it's got to be wood though, or some other non-metal material.
Well, he's got something that he's been working on. But whether or not you want to have an enchantment on it's what I need to know.
Sure. What's the enchantment look like?
I mean, I can put the plus on the shield for you. I can give you a +2 for 5,000. But if you want anything different than that, I'm sure you don't want an attracting one. I can also sell you, well, if you just want like a sentinel shield, I can do that. But yeah, basically I can put an enchantment on you. I can give you a +2 for 5,000 on a shield, and I've got this new material that was brought to me by somebody that I've been working with. And if you want a shield out of it, I can have you one ready by mid-afternoon.
Okay, I'll take a +2 if that works.
+2, 5,000. So
Gotcha.
all right.
And is he willing to buy some weapons?
I mean, depends upon what you have.
I have a two-handed glaive.
Is this a standard glaive?
Yeah, just a two-handed glaive.
All right. Give me a second. All right. So you have a two-handed glaive. He says I can give you 10 gold for that.
Okay. And how about a war pick?
War pick. Yeah, I mean, if
I know
you're
it's
really
not
trying to
worth
get
it,
rid of
but-
it, I can give you 2 gold for it.
All right, I'll do that because I'm carrying around too much crap. I'll take the 12 gold. That's fine.
He hands you 12 gold. You give him the items. He throws them over in a pile that looks like junk metal. All right, there you go. Is there anything else I can do for you before we call it a day? Because I got to start working on that shield.
No,
All good?
perfect. Thank you.
All right.
What would he give for a +1 shield?
For a +1?
Yeah.
+1, I think probably about, what did I say that was? About 500 for +1.
Is that what he'll buy it for, or
Oh, you're trying to sell him a +1.
if
Mhm.
you know, trading out for one for the other?
400.
Okay. All right. I'll be back to pick that up, and 4,400 or 4,600.
I mean, I'm kind of like the enchanter. I can have it delivered if you wish to have it delivered.
Sure, that'll work.
All right. So
And did I have to leave my hand crossbow, or did he just switch it out with something?
you just bought one's what you told me.
Perfect.
So I told you the price for buying one.
Nope.
All right.
that's-
So you guys got those items. Is there anything else store-wise you guys need to do before you go?
well, I'm happy.
All right. So I
And the
think
bolts,
that is
Nothing that can't wait.
That is it for those. Those are the items. I also, my blacksmith here does have a few other items. Scale mail, a javelin that looks like it's got lightning carved on the handle, and some rather nice, we'll say, chainmail armor.
Okay.
Nope. Okay. All right. So you guys have your items. You've had a nice little shopping day.
No one was interested in that greatsword. I can't use it, but
No.
all
I
right.
can't use it.
All right. So, ducks. This door, metal banded door, appears in front of you as the wall ripples away from what looks like it's rippling away from the door itself. You see what looks like a gargoyle face on the door now that you can see past the what looks like liquid black metal. The door opens on its own, and there's an antechamber with a rather old-looking fellow sitting at a desk. Come in, lad. Come in. What can we do for you? Come on in.
I step in, and I mean, while I'm walking in, I look around, and
Seems like a plain circular room, and from the looks of it, this room is not the size of the base of the tower.
okay, so it's
Probably-
smaller than the base of the tower.
Actually, no. You think it's a little bigger than the base of the tower from what you saw from the
Ah.
outside.
Mitch. Okay. I was told that I should report and talk to the lady.
Oh yes, she told me you was coming. Demort, right?
I
When I heard what your last name was, I was a little surprised. I knew your father. He's a
Well-
great man.
trying to get on my own right.
Aye. Lad, she's waiting for you. Go through the
Thank
door
you.
over there to the left. Follow the stairs all the way up until you reach her penthouse, as it were. And she's waiting for you there.
Thank you kindly. I'll go up the stairs.
All right. And as you open the door, like I said, this room was round and seemed like it was bigger than the base of the tower. And you open the door and you're facing a 5-foot wide staircase that spirals up what appears to be the outside of this room.
Okay. I'll go up the stairs.
Okay, tell me, what are you thinking about?
I'm thinking about my father and his relationships and my childhood.
Okay. Nothing else?
No, just thinking like, I mean, being in this area really brings back a lot of the memories. My dad trying to force me to be a wizard or sorcerer,
Okay.
wizard, because I didn't really have much magical tendencies.
After about 5 minutes of walking, you come to a door.
I will knock on the door.
Come in.
I open the door.
Lad, I told you to take the stairs and go up. What are you doing down here?
Well, the stairs must have turned me back down.
You must envision what you're trying to find.
Thank you.
I figured with
So-
your last name you'd known that, but that's my own daftness. In your mind's eye, hold what you're trying to get to, and the staircase will take you there.
Really?
Well, within the tower, of course. I mean, it doesn't transport you halfway across the world. If that was the case, I wouldn't be working here.
Thank you.
That's
Sorry
what the
to
lady
trouble
of the
you
house
again.
does for us. I figured you
So
knew.
don't think that all that glitters is gold as you go up those stairs. Don't go there.
All right, I will think of, I guess, reaching the lady.
All right. 2 minutes of walk. Come to a door.
I knock.
Young Demort, it is open.
I open the door.
And of course, the woman's voice you heard was not recognizable, but the woman standing in front of you is very recognizable. My boy, it is so good to see you again. Your mother is standing there looking at you, with her arms
All right.
held wide.
You found your mom.
She's knelt down and is waiting for you to come to her, and we will stop there.
Yeah, I lose it. I burst into tears and run into her arms.
And that is where we will call it a night.
Oh, little Demort.
I am little. Give me a break.
So yes, you come face to face with your mother. And we will call that a night. So ladies and gentlemen, hang around. I will be raiding another channel. We'll raid some Rock Punch. That'll work. But before I hit this button, thank you for joining us this evening. If you want to continue to see what happens on our little game here, come back and join us next Sunday, 7 o'clock, and we will continue. We have the loving reunion between Demort and his mother. We will also find out how much more shopping this group can do before they move on.
I mean, we still got an alchemist and the general
yes.
store and the
Yeah.
tattoos.
So
Still
much
got
more to
some
do.
gold.
And the bookstore. Don't forget the bookstore.
So
Maybe I can find an old tome stashed
like I
away in
said,
a corner gathering
check with us
dust.
next week, 7 o'clock for this. Tomorrow night, we get to dive right on into actual role play in this new city of New Orleans for our Dresden Files game, where I get to, maybe sometime between now and then, get some sort of Cajun-based accent going. Maybe not, but we'll see.
I mean, you're going to try.
Yes, Sharon, I will do my best.
It sounds just like your shopkeeper, Dan.
Yeah.
I know. There's a lots of me conversations that tend to seem the same. Because they always seem to fall back on the same ones. But no, I figured that my fella that I play on Monday nights might be a little southern with a little bit of French in there. I mean, we'll figure it out. It may not work, but we'll see. But that'll be our Dresden Files fun time Monday night. Of course, we'll be back in Tharkhold on Torg Eternity for Blood in the Blasted Lands on Wednesday, and then Rime of the Frost Maiden on Friday. So, thanks for joining us. Remember, we're in this adventure called Life Together. Remember the golden rule. Treat those around you the way you would like to be treated yourself. And with that, have a good week, and we are going to raid Rock Punch.
Show's over.
Yeah, game's over, man. And
So
here we
much
go.
more to do.
Oh, my goodness.